afternoon, everyone. Welcome to Brewing Live All New Season, episode 74 for mental preparedness in the new landscape of living amidst challenges of our present time. Brewing Live is a community service of Decaf Coffee Republic, our coaching hub and home of certified life coaches here in the Philippines. In partnership with Life Coach Philippines, our heart here as game changers is to brew mental fitness in your space and help nurture holistic mental health for you and the people that matters to you. So shout out to all my fellow game changers serving in this corner of the digital space and advancing life coaching ethically and authentically. Giving is a lifestyle that never goes out of style, so I encourage in classic comfort food. Please check our FB page, Decaf Coffee Republic, for the menu of sumptuous meal and refreshing drinks, or connect with Coach Rezzhel through 0917-586-1661 to bring Decaf Coffee Republic experience for your or to your place. We are open from 10 a.m. to 7 p.m. for your order on pickup and delivery. And I mentioned new. Actually, we have a new offering for today, the bibingka. So it's it's a big one, and I know you will enjoy it. It's bibingka because it's the Burr month, so we offer that, and I really love that bibingka. It is only offered for a season, for the Burr season, because December is bibingka season. So there. So for other ways to support our community works, you may now give us some stars or love gift through fund transfer. Just check the caption of this video for bank info and or GCash account. If you just joined us in, welcome and thank you for being here. You may circulate this link and this link of this video to invite your friends to watch with you. You may also tag them in the comment below and give them some shout out, encouragement, motivation, and best, just acknowledge, express gratitude. As for me, let me give my shout out to fellow mental model collectors inside B Learning Society by Master Coach A. Special mention to fellow bronze badge holder. If you're a bronze badge holder, that means you have been attending since June. So 3 months na kami, June, July, August, and we have collected 11 different mental models already. If you are not yet a smart holder of B Learning A card and you're still missing all the perks that we enjoy, today is the best time to take action. Connect with Coach Rezzhel through 0917-586-1661 to join the B Learning Society, the tent maker of B Learning Homes for Mental Fitness. Enjoy 5% food and beverage discount from Decaf Coffee Republic and get full access to Mental Model Masterclass by Master Coach A happening every third Saturday of the month, plus benefit from the 90-minute free coaching session with a senior coach from Life Coach Philippines. Save the date. This September, it's September 18 at 7 p.m. Philippine time for our next Mental Model Masterclass, as Master Coach A will teach us about the multiplier skills mental model mastery. Discover the scary truth behind the garbage in, garbage out principle in learning. Know how consuming the wrong information can make you more ignorant, fixed-minded, assuming, overconfident, and blind followers of pseudo-experts giving cheap jack advice. Learn what and how you should be learning so that you can experience accelerated success with less wasted time. For more information about this and registration assistance, connect with Coach Rezzhel through 0917-586-1661. Moving on, for today's episode, I will be sharing ants. Don't let them form colonies in your mind. What are your ants? What are ants? Please do tag your friends, forward this video link, and invite others to join our conversation on mental preparedness. So hello everyone. Once again, I am Life Coach Sherry Minas. I'm a certified life coach with actively co-create life coach certification program by Master Coach A. I'm also Master Builder Apprentice. That means I build tribe to help you make your unstoppable dream come true. I have been also in the program of Master Coach A, the 20-week public speaking masterclass. So I've been with Master Coach A for a lot of classes, and I have been learning with the Master Coach A. So if you are here, you are in the right space. If you are watching this on the replay, comment hashtag replay and do send us message if you wish to connect with any points that resonate with you. You may find the YouTube link where you can watch the replay of all the episodes of Brewing Live in the caption of this video. Please do follow and subscribe to the channel so you'll be notified when new learning videos becomes available. So how are you? Let me know in the, because this is conversational, let me know in the chat box where you are coming in now. So hello Coach Orville, Coach Lynn, Coach Candy, and Coach Tin. Hello everyone. um, Come in and invite all the others. So, how are you? Let me know where in the world you are watching this from, and maybe you want to tell us what's the weather in there. So let me start our discussion. Let me start this talk. Let me start this conversation for mental preparedness with this quote from Buddha. Buddha said, "No poison can kill a positive thinker, and no medicine can serve a negative thinker." OMG. So, are you having thoughts on what ants is? And as you know, yung ants, yung insekto na ants, yung ants na, yung tinatawag nating ants, yung by the definition and the dictionary, yung ants na yon, there's black, there's red, there's a brown, there's a big one, there are small ones, there are sugar ants and all that. And when I said no poison can kill a positive thinker and no medicine can save a negative thinker from Buddha, what was your thought? So are you connecting this quote from Buddha to to the acronym ANTS? And what was in your thought? Type it in the chat box, and be excited with our learning for today. So did you know that the average human brain does a lot of thinking? And you are also doing a lot of thinking. And we are thinking, you and I, we are thinking 60,000 to 70,000 thoughts per day. Did you even know that? Those are thoughts. We're not actually speaking it out, but those are thoughts. When you see something, when you see a food, when you scroll your phone, there are things that you see and you have thoughts. When you are conversing to the other person, you are not always saying what is in your thought, right? Sometimes we want to please the other person, and even if we have bad thoughts, we don't say that. So what are the thoughts that are in your mind when there are challenges? What are the thoughts that are in your mind? Like, I did not imagine that I have 60,000 thoughts in a day. 60,000 to 70,000 thoughts in a day. Did you ever count what thoughts? Did you ever count how many thoughts you have in your mind every day? Because I did not. So we'll have an activity. I'll give you an assignment from this talk to know if you are one of these people, if you are part of the statistics. Because again, what I'm sharing here now is I'm reporting a research from different gurus, different people. I'm learning from Master Coach A, and from all the things that I've learned and what I have connected with. This is what I'm telling you, and I hope you learn from this, and also realize that you want to share it with the others. Share your thoughts. That's why we encourage you to actually connect with us. Put your thoughts in the chat box so that you're able to release your thoughts. You're able to release what you think, and this is also for your mental health. So actually, I'm encouraging you to put it into writing your notes, what you're going to gather here, and maybe you can share it in your in your digital space, in your SOCMED, with the hashtag Pack My Bag Moment and hashtag Brewing Live, because this is our program for today. So there, did you know that after that, did you also know that out of those 60 to 70,000 thoughts in your mind, most of them, accordingly, 90% are repeated thoughts. So your thought today was your thought yesterday, and your thought yesterday was your thought the other day. Your thought the other day was your thought last week. So 90% of those thoughts are repeated thoughts. And you know what? Another trivia is that those 90% are negative thoughts. So did you like that when you heard that most of your thoughts are negative thoughts? Did you like it? Do you love it? Tell me in the chat box below. Because for me, like I was like, what? I was thinking negative thoughts all these years, all these days, and 90% of my thoughts are negative thoughts. And when I tried to actually put it into writing, to journal my thoughts, I saw it. Yeah, I had a lot of those negative thoughts. So again, Buddha wisely said that nothing can harm you as much as your own thoughts. And for many of us, this is certainly true. And that is why we are talking about these negative thoughts, because we have to address this. We have to, put their ant killer. We have to do something to kill these ants in our mind, because again, in my title, we don't want these ants to form colonies in our mind, because they can end our success, and they can, and they are the saboteur of our own success. So there, according to my research, psychologists labeled these thoughts your automatic negative thoughts, those repeated thoughts actually. And that is where this was born. So, why do you think that we have negative thoughts? Put it in the chat box. So, yan. Why do you think that you have automatic negative thoughts? Not only negative thoughts, but automatic. Hindi mo na kailangan pag-isipan. Alam mo yun, hindi mo rin step by step na ito yung gagawin ko, ito yung iisipin ko, tapos next ganun. Hindi eh. Basta kapag nakita mo yung something na yun, negative ka na lang, ay, hindi ko kaya, hindi yan para sa akin. So, automatic siya. You don't even need to think, you don't even need to perspire for that. No sweat. Naisip mo na lang siya. No sweat. Yun na yung thinking mo. Nagkaroon ka ng emotion. Tapos yung action mo aligned dun sa thought mo. So again, why do you have negative thoughts? Number one is accordingly from our ancestors, automatic negative thoughts or negative thoughts are actually perfectly normal. They're actually okay. Why? Because one part of our brain, our primitive brain, is not evolved. So that's how we're thinking. So our ancestors were, as you know, in history, yung mga Stone Age, our ancestors are out in the open. They don't have houses. They just have built houses, and there are threats. There are threats, like there are lions and things. There are threats to their own tribe. There are climate or weather threats. Pag malamig, pag sobrang init, there are threats outside. So, naalala ko tuloy yung Crudes ba yun? Yung movie na The Crudes. So, or anime, something like that. So, if you can imagine, that was what our ancestors were facing in their time. And the thing is, again, yung primitive brain natin, hindi kasi siya nag-evolve. So we have that. We have fear. So we imagine things. And we imagine that the lion is going to take us. We imagine that that ghosts are actually true. When I was younger, takot ako sa ghost. So, yun. Those are my imaginations. And those are my negative thoughts. Hindi ko na siya gagawin dahil may multo doon, ayokong pumunta doon. So, things like that. That's the first the reason why we have automatic negative thoughts. The second reason is that you may have many automatic negative thoughts because of negative thinking habit. It has become a habit. Kaya nga, yung iniisip mo kahapon, yun palang iniisip mo the other day, yung other day mo, yun pa rin yung iniisip mo last week. It had become a habit. Kaya nga siya naging automatic. Kasi habit na siya. Hindi mo na siya kailangang pag-isipan. When you were younger, pinag-iisipan mo siya, kini-question mo siya. Pero once na yung question mo na yun is na-answer siya at naging totoo nga, kahit once lang siya nangyari, yun na yung magiging perspective mo. Yun na yung magiging standard mo, kumbaga. And in the following days, sa susunod na before pa even siya mangyari, ipoprotect mo na yung sarili mo. Because again, one function of our brain is to protect us from harm. Kaya nga dito pinag-aaralan natin kung paano natin maa-arrest tong mga automatic negative thoughts kasi hindi naman sila totoo, hindi pa naman nangyayari, pero nagpo-protect na tayo. So, nagiging siyang hadlang para sa success natin. Marami tayong napapalampas na opportunity because of the fear, because of those automatic negative thoughts in our head, in our mind. And even sometimes, papansinin mo yung sarili mo na blurt out mo, ay, hindi ko kaya yan. Ay, hindi para sa akin yan. Ay, tapos na ako dyan. I'm already old na hindi ko na kayang gawin yan. We are actually limiting what we can do because of those automatic negative thoughts. So, tell me your thoughts in the comments below. So, ayan, say, hello, Coach Glacy. Hello, Master Coach Jasmine. So, tell me your thoughts about this. And, yun, do you have, since dun sa second reason natin na it had become a habit, since it's a bad habit na magkaroon ka ng automatic negative thoughts, then you have to break the habit. And I know breaking a bad habit, breaking a habit is really difficult, but it can be done. That's why we are talking about this now. We are bringing it in the open para ma-address natin siya. So, yon yung sharing natin ngayon. What are your thoughts? What do you think about, addressing these automatic negative thoughts in your mind? What do you think about, making your own ant killer, like inward, like from the inside, and spraying these ants, the automatic negative thoughts, with your own internal ant killers, ant sprays. So yeah. Yeah, 'di ba pag pumunta ka ng who here loves ants in their food? Who here loves ants? Meron bang nag-aalaga ng ants? I believe meron if you are an entomology, if you're going to study the character of the ants. Or for us, merong portion dito sa bahay namin na dinadaanan siya ng ants. So yun, hindi na namin siya pinapatay kasi we are not affected naman. Kumbaga daanan lang siya. Pero if you see ants infesting your food, infesting your area, you don't want them, right? Parang nakakainis, ganon. So, I remember one time, iniwan namin yung pizza sa table and then pumunta yung mga ants, tas kinain yung mga. Tapos, nung kinakain ng kasama ko yung pizza, dun sa loob pala, ininfest na ng ants. Ang dami ng ants. So, you don't like that, right? And it's the same with our mind. It's the same with yourself. You don't want those automatic negative thoughts na hindi naman totoo, na pinaniwalaan mo na lang to invest your mind. Because there are a lot of things that you are losing. There are a lot of things that you are, you are quitting on because of those automatic negative thoughts. Marami kang opportunities na pinapalampas. So, balikan natin history to have just fun. I love to inject trivia on things because I would remember it more if there's like a story behind that, like what is the story behind this thing. So there, the story of why automatic negative thoughts are called such or are called ants, because there, yun nga, sobrang relate siya sa ayaw mo ng ants sa bahay mo, ayaw mo ng ants sa food mo. I mean, nag-picnic ka tapos there are ants. And sa picnic, 'di ba, may mga iba-ibang ants. May red ants, ang sakit ng kagat nun. Yung malaking red ants, yung brown yung tawag namin eh. Pero may gano'n, red ants daw yun. May black ants, tapos may mga small ants, yung sugar ants na sinasabi ko kanina. Madalas makita mo yun sa kitchen mo. Tapos may mga medium size ng ants. But for me, if those ants are in my clothes, if those ants are dun sa picnic area, I don't want them to be there. Those ants, dun dapat sila sa puno kung saan sila belong, di ba? But not in my house. So that is what we want to arrest. We don't want those ants in our mind. So there, actually, it was a certain Dr. Beck in 1969 who was the first person who coined the term ants. Kasi nga, dahil nakita niya na, alam mo yung mga ants, they infest the food and other parts of your, of your house, and ants are in the picnic table, sa grass, kung saan ka uupo. And it's not good. So that's why this certain Dr. Beck in 1969 is doing this research, and naisip niya na, these are the things, kasi psychiatrist din siya, and these are the things that are in my client's mind. Yung mind ng client niya, lagi na lang ganito, lagi na lang kaming, alam mo yun, lahat ng kalamalasan dito na nangyari sa buhay ko. Ang dami nilang negative thoughts that bring them down. Na instead na, okay, gagawin ko 'to, 'di ba sa life coaching, empowering tayo, gagawin ko 'to. Pero yun, kaya tayo nag-start dito that you have to arrest those automatic negative thoughts in your mind so that you will be empowered na, ay, may magagawa pala ako kasi most of my ants are not true. So, and actually, after Dr. Beck, so it was Dr. Amen, isa siyang sikat na double board psychiatrist in the US. And sa kanya sumikat actually sa kanya erroneously na sinasabing sa kanya galing yun, pero actually hindi siya galing sa kanya. Kundi kay Dr. Amin kasi ginamit niya din siya sa pagtitreat sa mga consultation ng mga patients niya. And then kasi nga sikat siya na psychiatrist sa US kasi you can do your your brain scanning sa kanya. So ang thought niya kasi, bakit yung mga psychiatrist, ang pinag-uusapan natin is about yung about sa behavior na galing sa mind, pero bakit hindi mo nga tinitignan kung ano yung nasa mind? Kaya niya sinimulan sa clinic niya, sa aming clinics, yung pag-scan ng brain. So gusto ko mag-scan yung brain ko. Kasi nung nakita niya na ganun pala yung sa brain ko, ganun pala yung ginagawa ko, yung mga food ko na kinakain ko, detrimental siya sa brain ko. So yun, dun siya nakakatulong sa kanyang mga client na nakita mo nung kasi 'di ba, you cannot see your brain. So kahit na sabihin nila na parang ako yung mga kabahay ko, lagi kong ini-encourage na you should eat this, it's good for your brain because blah blah blah. Pero wala lang, ganun. Pero yung sa kanya kasi, pag nakita mo na, ay, ganito pa lang nangyari sa brain ko, kawawa naman yung brain ko. And yung brain mo is very important to you, di ba? Tapos, yun, kaya mas nakakatulong sa kanyang mga client na, I don't want that to happen to my brain. This is what is happening to my brain. My brain is shrinking and I don't want that. Kaya siya din naging sikat. So yun, yun yung history natin about dun sa who actually coined the word ants. And actually, you can actually use this word ants, like, what are my ants? At napakadali siyang i-relate kasi. So, di ba nga ayaw mo nga ng ants sa ano mo? So, ayaw mo din ng ants sa utak mo, sa mind mo. You don't want automatic negative thoughts infesting your mind and forming colonies in your mind. So there. So in my research, it was classified that there are different kinds of ants. So, ikaw ba 'pag sinabing automatic negative thoughts, sa akin dati nung hindi ko 'to ni-research, ang classification ko lang nung automatic negative thoughts is yung ang nega, yung, "Ay hindi ko kaya, ay naku, hindi naman 'to matutuloy," yung mga gano'n. At gano'n din naman yung common thoughts ko. Pero meron palang different kinds of ants, kagaya ng ants na merong black ants, merong red ants, may big, big ants, and then may mga sugar ants. So let's look at the ants kung anong meron ka. Sasabihin mo diyan, ant 1, 2, 3. So yan. Ant number 1 is yung tinatawag nating black and white thinking. So ito rin ng mga nagge-generalize. You are always using the words always, never, never ako magkakaganito, every time na lang, every, gano'n, is the hallmark of this ant. Catch yourself the next time you say to yourself, I'm never going to lose weight. I'm never going to be better at this. You're always late. I'm always late. Alam mo yun, di ba meron ako narinig dati sa office namin, latecomer siya. So siya, tinanggap niya rin na latecomer siya. So, hindi siya nag-early kasi late nga siya eh. So, pinanindigan yung pangalan niya na late siya. So, sa mind niya, he is a latecomer. He's always late. Or another example is, everyone understand this but me. Alam mo yun? So, part siya ng automatic negative thought or ants. So, that is your ant number 1, yung black and white thinking or yung generalization. Every time na lang, always, never. Those are the words that you use. So, ant number 2, you're always focusing on the negative. I remember in college, kapag meron kaming classmate na lagi siya dun nakalin sa negative, ay, iniiwan natin. Iniiwan siya kasi nga ayaw mong, alam mo yun, ma-absorb yung energy niya. Kasi sa exam, lalo kapag sa exam period, that is why, I remember nga nung nag-take kami ng board exam, ang sabi namin, huwag namin pag-usapan yung ano, pero pag ano namin, pinag-uusapan pa rin namin. So, yung isa na parang, ha? Parang iba yung sagot ko sa kanila. Ayun na. Yun na, naka-affect ka na ng iba. So, and number 2 is focusing on the negative. This involves dismissing the good and focusing on the negative. So, Diyos ko, naranasan ko to dati. So, sino din yung kagaya nito dati? Dati, ganyan ako eh. Yung alam mo yun, wala nang mabuti. Kahit naman meron, pero hindi pa din. Alam mo yung, halimbawa may contest tapos gusto mong maging first. Nung second ka, hindi mo matanggap. Hello, sir. Naalala ko yung teacher ko. So, Ma'am Palo, yun. Tapos si Sir Anthony Belmonte. So, yun yung mga teacher ko nung ano na yun. Sa physics namin yun kasi second lang ako. So, walang mabuting nangyari sa akin. So, yun. Yun ay isang type ng ants. Focusing on the negative. Na meron ka namang magandang ginawa, pero doon ka pa rin sa negative. No, kahit 1% yung negative mo, doon ka nakatingin sa negative. And madalas, kapag ganyan ka sa sarili mo, you judge other people like that. So, yung mga tita. So, yun. Are you that person? Someone said this, we can complain because rose bushes have thorns or rejoice because thorns have roses. Totoo nga naman, di ba? Parang, ano ba tong bush na to? May thorn. O kaya, wow, thorny siya, pero may rose. Di ba? Gusto ko yung rose. So, di ba? It's really up to you what to focus on. That's your ant number 2. Na ant number 3 is fortune telling. Ito naman yung hindi pa nangyari pero nag-predict na, di ba? So, marami tayong ganyan, marami tayong nakikitang ganyan, marami tayong experience, and maybe tayo yan. So, our ant number 3, si fortune telling. We're not talking about, hindi natin ito sinasabi na yung mga psychic, pero, alam mo yun, yung sa mga manghula. Pero yung sinasabi natin dito is, yung mga alam na nila yung mga worst possible scenario. Yung hindi pa nangyari pero alam mo yun, may mga kaopisina akong gano'n na wala pang nangyayari pero na-imagine nila yung worst na mangyayari dun sa tao. So, hindi na nila tina-try. So, for example, sa zipline, di ba? So, sobrang taas ng zipline. Like, for example, sa Lake Cebu, sobrang taas ng zipline. So, na-imagine nila na mahuhulog, matatanggal yung tali, tapos mahulog yun, napakalalim na fall. May falls kasi doon sa Lake Cebu. Na falls. Tapos, na-imagine na rin nila na basag yung ulo nila and all. So, anong gagawin nila? Hindi sila mag-zipline. So, nakakatakot mag-zipline, pero nag-zipline ako. So, hindi ko naman siya inisip na gano'n, na hindi ako nag-fortune tell na hanggang sa, alam mo yun, labas na yung utak mo, nahulog ka na, and all those things. Pero may mga taong gano'n. Look at that. Look at how you're missing opportunities and all because of those negative thinking. Automatic na marami-rami to. Number 4 is mind reading. So, 'di ba? Alam mo mga pa-psychic. So, ano naman yung mind reading? With this and you think you know what the other person is thinking. Ay, mayroon din akong ganito dati. Kaya ayaw mong sabihin o kaya may sasabihin ka because na-push ka nung thinking mo na, ay, baka sabihin niya ganito. Alam mo yun, di ba? Marami din ako nami-meet na ganyan. So, ikaw ba to? Alam mo yung sasabihin mo na, hindi ko na sasabihin. Baka kasi sabihin niya ganito. May ganyan-ganyan din ako. So, instead na sabihin ko na diretso and clear, alam mo yung pati yung pagsasabi mo, tipid na yung sinabi mo, marami kang tinanggal na mga information dun sa sinabi mo, so hindi natuto yung sasabihin mo because you're thinking that the other person is going to scold you or the other person is going to malign you or mock you because what you're going to say is according to your thought, hindi siya okay. So these are the things that we are doing to ourselves. So nung na-find out na hindi naman talaga totoo yung sinabi mo, sabi mo sa sarili mo, alam ko naman yung totoo pero dahil ganyan-ganyan. So 'di ba, it affects our communication. Because when we communicate, we want the other person to understand our point of view. Kaya nga natin ilalatag yung facts, ano ba talaga yung 1, 2, 3 and everything. Pero tinitipid natin, tinatanggal natin, nag-erase tayo because in our mind, we don't want to be shamed, we don't want to be embarrassed and all those things. So, nag-mind read na tayo. Akala natin ganun. And in my experience, I have tried, sabihin ko nga lahat to para ano. And I have tried naman na yung, alam mo yung, yung iniisip ko na sasabihin niya, na iniisip niya, hindi naman totoo, hindi lumabas. At nagulat ako, di ba? Parang, ay, hindi siya nag-ano. Iba siya ngayon. So, ngayon, yung thought ko, inano ko na dun sa tao. Pero actually, ikaw yun. Hindi mo finilter yung mind mo. So, okay yun sa'yo. Baka talagang gano'n siya mag-isip. Pero in the past, pag kinakausap mo yung boss, let's say yung boss mo, lagi mong fini-filters kasi akala mo makapagalitan ka and all. Pero hindi naman pala talaga. So, alam mo yun, challenge yourself. Number 5 is thinking with your feelings. Naku, sa mga emotional sa HBDI. So, this occurs when you have negative feelings without questioning them. So, you may be in a situation where you feel stupid, for example, yun parang, ay, bakit nandito ako? Parang ang galing-galing nila, tas hindi ako masyadong magaling. Ang dami naman nilang alam, tas ako hindi. Ito yung mga gano'n ka mag-isip tas sasabihin mo na lang na ang dami mong alam, di ikaw na. Alam mo yun, yun yung mga defensive mode na natin. Pero ang pinanggalingan na thought nun is yun na ang I feel so stupid being here kasi gano'n. Pero hindi mo naman iniisip na, hello, sila kaya pinag-aralan nila yun, mga PhD sila pero ikaw hindi ka PhD. So, it's okay na hindi mo i-compare yung sarili mo sa kanila because gano'n nga, iba yung pinag-aralan na nila. So, and ano naman kung hindi mo alam yun, maybe hindi yun yung line mo at hindi mo talaga siya pinag-aaralan. You cannot know everything. So, yun, kaya nga tayo continuously na nag-aaral. So, it's easy for that feeling to morph into the thought that we are stupid. Kasi yung feel mo na stupid ka dahil nga sa mga pangyayari, sa isip mo na, alam mo yun, naisip mo na yun ka talaga. Kahit na hindi totoo. So, yun, di ba? Ikaw ba ay number 5 at number 5? At number 6 naman is being ruled by shoulds. I should have done this. So, again, si Dr. Amen. So, pina-follow ko siya sa Twitter kasi sa Brain. Si Dr. Amen calls yung words like should or have to guilt beatings. Yun. So, yung guilt beatings. Guilty beatings siya. Yung, I should have done this, o kaya sa iba, you should have done this. You should have, alam mo yun, should, ganun. Yung nangyari na nga eh. Hindi na mangyayari. Pero binabalikan mo pa rin siya, nagstay ka doon at should. I should have done this, you should have done this. Mga puro should. Tapos hindi na tayo nakapag-move on. So next time na naman mangyayari, instead na mag-plan tayo para maging better yung outcome, should na naman tayo. I should, ganon. You should. So, do you have that pattern? Meron ka bang ganito? So, sinasabi natin to para hindi tayo saktan, no? Pero masakit naman talagang marinig na, ay, gano'n yung ginagawa ko sa sarili ko, gano'n yung ginagawa ko sa iba. Pero, we are saying this to address it. Kasi nga hindi natin siya inopen. We don't bring it to the open. Hindi natin siya maa-address. So, yun. So, guilting yourself or guilting others into change is rarely productive. So, di ba, kapag nanay ka, dapat kasi ganito, kung sana ginawa mo 'to, ala may gano'n nanay, 'di ba? Tapos paglaki ng anak mo, lagi niyang ibibit yung sarili mo. Kaya dapat i-watch mo yung sarili mo na, should, 'pag lagi kang should, dapat ganito yung ginawa mo, kung sana ganito yung ginawa ko, hindi sana mangyayari yun. 'Pag gano'n ka ano, yung tao na lagi mong kausap, magkakaroon siya ng guilt. So, I have a friend, so I'm praying for that friend kasi she lost her baby. Pero may gano'n siya dahil yung mom niya laging gano'n yung sinasabi, yung should, puro should. Gano'n yung effect sa kanya. Matalino siya pero ang pag-iisip niya is, lagi siyang nagi-guilty. So yun. So yun and, ang number 7 natin is labeling. So madalas din ito sa atin, 'di ba? Yung mga tinatawag natin na ang taba mo, ang tamad mo, ang bobo naman, loser, weak ka, mga gano'ng sa vocabulary natin, 'di ba? And sinasabi din natin sa sarili natin. So, don't label others or don't label yourself. So, huwag nating sabihin 'yon. Kundi 'pag may nangyari, titingnan natin kung ano ba talaga yung totoong nangyari and hindi natin ili-label. So, halimbawa 'pag dati ano din ako diyan sa mataba na 'yan, eh. Kasi lagi akong sinasabi, "Ang taba mo naman." Eh, di siyempre stress ako sabi ko, "Suntukin kaya kita." So, nagsasalita din ako ng gano'n, 'di ba? So, 'pag ikaw sinabihan ka, "Ang taba mo," 'di ba nakakainis? Hindi man lang niya tinanong kung ano yung ano, pero kasi 'di ba body shaming yung tawag dun, pero, masyado kasi din tayong ano sa siyempre, kasi marami kasing ano yan, eh, maraming usapin yan. So, actually si Coach Candy naging topic niya yan sa Kalamansi. So, yan. So, yung mga labeling na yan, um, nakaka-affect din siya sa'yo. Mabuti sana kung ang label mo is maganda, 'di ba? So, I have watched yung, What's Wrong with Secretary Kim, yung lalaki dun, ang label niya sa sarili niya mataas, pero dun din ingat ka din dun kasi baka hindi ka naman talaga aligned dun sa label mo. So, alam mo yun, integrity nga sinasabi, dapat yung label mo, ikaw talaga yun. And we want that our label is something positive, hindi yung, "Huh, tamad ako, eh." So, alam mo yun, dahil nilabel mo yung sarili mo na tamad ka na talaga. The way you do things is tamad because you labeled yourself as tamad. Where else, kapag sinabi mong, instead na sabihin mo na tamad ka, I have priorities. I'm going to do that later. So, meron akong oras kung kailan ko yung gagawin. Pero ito, for this first hour of my life, I'm going to do this. Yung malaking project ko for the day. So, yun. Instead na sabihin mo na lazy. 'Di ba? So, ganyan din naman ako, sinabihan ko yung iba, mga kapatid ko, na ang lazy mo naman, pero meron pala silang time to do the things that they want. Kasi gusto ko malinis na kaagad yung lababo, ta's ayaw nila maghugas. So, yun yung mga usapin, 'di ba? So, yan yung mga kailangan i-compromise. Yun yung mga kailangan pag-usapan. And then, yun yung labeling. So, labels can become a self-fulfilling prophecy. Yun nga, dahil sinabi mong tamad ka, tamad-tamaran ka na talaga. And yun nga, 'pag nililabel mo yung iba, yung mga kapatid mo, yung mga anak mo, nililabel mo sila na ganito, panindigan nila yun. And which is not good. Buti sana kung, they will live parang against that, patunayan nila in the other way. Pero what if tinanggap nila na gano'n sila and they're going to live that? So, yeah, don't label. Tingnan mo kung ano yung totoo. Kumbaga meron yung narration, hindi yung title, 'di ba? So, 'di ba minsan 'pag nanonood tayo or nakikita tayo ng mga headlines, iba naman yung headlines at nilalaman, 'di ba? Parang gano'n din. So, sana tayo gano'n. Number 8 na ant is taking things personally, Diyos ko. So, ito yung mga madrama. So, When others don't treat you as well as you'd like, kasi di ba kung iisipin mo kasi may iba-iba naman tayong perspective. Tapos malay mo busy lang talaga siya nung araw na yun. Pero we take it so personally. Yon. So, this might be hard to hear. Yeah. Especially pag prone ka dito, yung mga talagang madrama ka. At tanggap mo, alam mo yung nilabel ka na madrama, tanggap mo din talaga na madrama ka. So, talagang ginagampanan mo yun. So, ant number 7 yon, pero ginagawa mo dito sa ant number 8 na yun, you're taking things personally. So, again, isipin mo na the world doesn't revolve around you. There are other people. And we can talk about things. And you don't have to please everybody, and not everyone are supposed to please you. So, yon. People are not thinking about you as much as you imagine. So, ang hirap nito, di ba? Parang, ganito, baka sabihin niya, ganon. And, yun nga, yung kapag nasabihan ka lang ng something na masakit sa'yo, ang tanggap mo. Pero hindi naman yung mini-mean niya. And maybe that time, nagmamadali lang talaga. So, nasabihan ka ganun. So, may mga experience ako niyan, no, na parang ang isdab naman niya, ganun, hindi siya naman sane, yung mga ganong bagay. So, tapos ang tingin na natin, ay, bakit, ano kayang nagawa ko? Yun na, magnanarrate na tayo. Ano kayang nagawa ko? Paano ko? Ay, Diyos ko, yung mga ganun na. So, ito pala, yung mga automatic negative thoughts that we allow these ants to invest our brain, to invest our mind. And hindi siya nakakatulong. And number 9, our last one for today is blame. Okay, so blame is nasa drama triangle again. So, yun yung mga persecutor pala. So, lagi nalilito dun sa word 9. So, this last one is rather straightforward. Don't blame others for your own problems. Realize that you are responsible for your own actions, thoughts, and attitudes. So, yan. Itong mga to, bagay na to, dahil sinabi natin automatic, kailangan talaga na itong ng proseso at kailangan mo ng accountability partner, kailangan mo ng tulong para ma-determine mo kung ano ba itong mga to. So, di ba minsan may ganun ako, may partner ako na habang sinabi ko sa kanya, pag sinabi ko to, sabihan mo ako Ganon. So, pag sinasabi ko yung word na yun, sinasabihan niya ako. So, minsan ngayon na, aware na ako, so sabi ko, alam ko na. Ayan. So, ganun siya. And for me, I know that that word, hindi ko na siya dapat sabihin. Now that I am aware, ano yung dapat kong gawin? So, yan. Ano yung mga words, let's say, yung mga, paano ka nagbe-blame? What do you say? Kasi baka may iba-ibang mukha din yan, hindi lang isa. So, yun, di ba? Minsan kasi iba yung tanggap natin sa iba yung sa words. Iba yung meaning sa atin. Kaya nga kailangan talaga natin na, kaya ako, pumunta ako sa dictionary, ano tong word na to? Ano ibig sabihin? Okay, ito siya. So, para hindi na tayo madrama, di ba? Kasi kung titingnan mo naman talaga, pag ilalatag sa'yo, ito yung facts natin. Pero kasi, iba natin hinuhugot. So, mag-iiba siya. Kaya nga may pag-uusap at kaya may coaching. So, yon yung gamit ng coaching. So, ngayon, na-address na natin at nakita na natin na what are our negative thoughts. So, nakailan ka dun sa 9? Nakadami ka ba? Sinong naka-perfect score? Naka-8 ka ba? So, ilan doon yung ants na ina-address mo at gusto mong i-address? At meron ka ngayon. So, yan. So, dahil nakita na natin kung ano itong mga ants na to, kasi minsan hanggat hindi natin siya nilalabas at hanggat hindi pinapakita na sa atin na, uy, ants yan, hindi natin siya ma-realize. So, first is awareness. And of course, next is acknowledgement, na ma-acknowledge talaga natin kahit masakit na, ay, meron nga ako nun. Ang tanong kasi is, gusto mo ba yan sa sarili mo? Kung ang sagot mo ay hindi. Yes, kahit na mahirap, kaya nga may coaching. And now, we're going to look at the actions that you're going to do para ma-address mo, para ma-arrest mo, para internally, meron kang ant-spray dun sa mind mo na, tush, meron ka ng pang-spray para mamatay yung ant na yun, di ba? Kung alin man dun sa, nabanggit natin na 9 na ants ang meron ka. So, number 1 is ask yourself some questions. So, yun, kailangan na maging aware ka talaga, yung mindful ka sa mind mo, 'di ba? Mindful ka sa ginagawa mo, sa sinasabi mo, sa thoughts mo. Kasi yung thoughts mo, siya yung magbibigay ng, emotion mo. 'Pag may iniisip ka, yun yung nagbibigay ng emotion, and then from your emotion, you're going to act or you're going to act or not act. So, ito yung mga gagawin mo. Number one is ask yourself questions. So, 'pag may nag-pop up na thought, ask yourself, this question. So, pag may nag-pop na negative thought, again, number one is, ang tanong mo is this true? Totoo ba 'tong naisip ko? Number two, does having this thought serve me? Or baka ito yung mas nakakahugot sa'yo, is this thought crippling for me? So, pwedeng ang tanong mo ay, does this serve me? Or is this crippling me? And next is there another explanation or another way at looking at things? So, ayun, maglilipat ka ng vantage point. Baka kasi lagi ka nakatayo doon, so ang tingin mo lagi ganon. Di ba? Pero nung umakyat ka sa mas mataas na bundok, alam mo yun, nag-level up ka, ay, hindi pala siya bilog. Alam mo yun, may isometric view ka na. Lagi ka kasing nasa front view. Nung nag-isometric view ka, ay, iba naman pala. So, ang pang-apat mo is, ito, what advice would I give to a friend who had this thought? Ano yung masasabi mo? So, halimbawa, the people that you care, halimbawa, anak mo or kapatid mo, pag naisip niya to, okay ba sa'yo? Okay lang ba sa'yo na yung anak mo or yung kapatid mo nag-iisip siya sa sarili niya na, "Ay, lagi na lang akong ganito, hindi na ako mag-i-improve." Kasi sa'kin hindi. Ikaw ba? So yun yung mga questions na itatanong mo para makita mo kung yung thoughts na yun ay totoo ba talaga. Kasi most of the thoughts that you have are thoughts when you were younger na na-form diyan kaya nga siya naging automatic at dala-dala mo na siya. Kaya ngayon that you have heard this and you're, okay to mature and you want to grow, ito yung mga gagawin mo. So next one is magjo-journal tayo. Write down your automatic negative thoughts. So, sobrang nakakatulong 'to kasi kita mo and maganda siya na isulat kasi minsan 'di ba, okay. Mangyayari ulit 'yon, pero 'pag sinulat mo siya, alam mo yung mas hawak mo siya kapag sinulat mo siya kasi kita mo yung, "Ay, OMG, yun pala yung iniisip ko," gano'n. So, matutuwa ka din sa sarili mo dito sa gagawin mo na 'to. So, at bakit mo rin isusulat? You may find that certain situations or people trigger them. So, ito yung sinasabi natin na kapag siya yung nagsabi, hindi naman. Pero 'pag itong isa yung nagsabi, ganito yung nararamdaman ko. Maybe because you want to please this other person, ta's ito, okay lang, acquaintance lang kayo. 'Di ba minsan kayang-kaya nating magsabi ng, "Grabe naman siya," dun sa taong hindi natin kakilala, 'di ba? Pero 'pag yung tao kilala natin, mas gets natin siya, 'di ba? So, ayun. And then, yun yung gagawin mo, isusulat mo yung mga negative thoughts mo para makita mo kung ano yung mga situations at saka yung mga people that triggers that thought. Next is you may also discover that many of your automatic negative thoughts are variations on just a few basic themes. So maganda tong gawin kasi nga parang iba-iba, kumbaga iba-iba yung sinasabi mo. Maybe you can say 5 statements, pero isa lang yung pinagagalingan niya. Alam mo yun, nagkaiba-iba lang yung version mo. So yun, pwede yun. You will feel less overwhelmed if you realize you only have a handful of repeating automatic negative thoughts to master. Kasi kanina, di ba, ang introduction quiz, you have, let me close the door, you have 60,000 to 70,000 thoughts in a day. And 90% of those are negative thoughts, are repeated thoughts. And parang ma-overwhelm ka, oh my gosh, ang dami kong iniisip, gano'n. Pero 'pag sinulat mo, again, makikita mo na, ito lang pala yung iniisip ko at paulit-ulit nga siya. Tama, paulit-ulit siya, 90% siya ng aking iniisip, pero 3 lang siya. Oh, 'di ba? So, ngayon malalaman mo na, ay, 3 pala yung kailangan kong i-address, 'di ba? So, hindi ka lagi natin kasi sinasabi na, "Ay, napakadami, napaka-overwhelming," tapos ayaw na nating gawin. Pero kapag sinulat mo, makikita mo na, ay, meron pala tayong puwedeng gawin. And number 3 na puwede mong gawin, ito, to just have fun with yourself, i-personify mo yung inner critic mo. Yun. So, para may kausap ka. Ako ito gusto kong gawin 'to kasi, nung high school ako gusto kong yung mga drama-drama or yung mga magpe-perform, gano'n. Ta's lagi akong lalaki nun, eh. Ayun, kasi boyish ako nun. So, lagi ang role ko nun ay lalaki. Ta's meron akong isa na babaeng role ko, ako si Sisa. So, yun sa El Filibustrismo tsaka sa No Limit Tangere. Pero mostly ang ano ko is ako si Padre Damaso kasi dati medyo malaki nga ako. 'Di ba si Padre Damaso mataba daw siya. So, ako yun. Ako na naman yung fat. Ayun. So, yun yung mga role ko dati. Tapos yung sa anak, ako yung lalaki, yung boyfriend ni Claudine. So, something like that. Ako yun yung mga role ko dati. Di ba nakakatuwa? So, yun. Kaya sa akin effective to. So, again, ang disclaimer ko again, kung ito okay sa'yo, it works for you, do it. That's why, kaya open din yung lines of communication natin para makapagtanong ka kung tama ba to? Tama ba yung intindi ko? Parang ito yung pagkaintindi ko dun sa ginawa mo. Kasi pwede mo siyang gawan ng sarili mong version. Kaya natin ito pre-present because these are the things that you can do. And how are you going to do it for yourself? And maganda rin na meron kang accountability partner, meron kang coach para, kasi nga, sanay ka na ganito mag-isip eh. So, ang maganda kapag meron kang coach is may iba na titingin kasi yung blind side mo. Tapos, di ba, talagang journey yan kasi minsan hindi mo ma-accept, parang hindi naman ako yan, di ba? So, pag lagi kasi tayong in denial, hindi natin to ma-arrest. At yung automatic negative thoughts na yun, lagi na lang siya nasa brain mo at marami kang mamimiss na mga opportunities. Ayun. So, yun yung gagawin mo sa personify your inner critic. So, papangalanan mo siya, lalagyan mo siya ng katauhan, and kakausapin mo siya. Pwede siyang kontrabida sa buhay mo. Ay, kontrabida ka, ayoko sa'yo. So, hindi mo na siya gagawin. O kaya, pwedeng isang person na kausap mo. So, papangalanan mo siya na, ay, hindi dapat ganito. So, bakit mo ba yan naisip? So, parang ito. So, yung mind mo, ihiwalay mo siya, personify mo siya, and tawagin na halimbawa, tawagin mo siyang si Elsa. O Elsa, bakit ganun yung inisip mo? Bakit ganito natin siya inisip? Oh, 'di ba? So, meron kang brainstorming sa sarili mo. So, pwede mo yung gawin para, alam mo yun, para lang light yung pag-arrest mo dun sa ant na yun. So, pwede mo yung gawin if it works for you and if you like it. So, ano yung mga pwede mo pang gawin? Ayun, so, meditate. Again, sa meditation is, ang natutunan ko kay Master Coach A is meditate on God's Word. Kasi kapag nag-meditate ka na walang pwede kasi may mga spirit yung pumasok sa utak mo na hindi naman sila invited. So, ayun. So, meditate on God's Word. You read the Bible. And marami kasi nakasulat doon na baka hindi mo pa alam na it addresses your automatic negative thoughts. At doon mo rin malalaman kasi sa akin yung journey ko na pag sinasabi ko na ganito lang ako, pero nalaman ko na, ay, anak pala ako ng Diyos. And ano yung mga rights mo bilang anak ng Diyos, di ba? So, alam ko na ayaw ni Lord na nag-iisip ako ng masama para sa sarili ko. So, yun yung sa meditation natin. And then, one thing that you can add also, and we have a lot of these Coach A coaching community, and nagkaroon din ako ng gratitude. May mga gratitude journal na I got from Master Coach, and if you want that, then send me a message para mabigyan kita, para ma-process natin. So, yun, practice gratitude na instead na tignan natin yung mga negative, nakaka-change talaga to siya. Alam mo, ito kasi yung sa mga ganito, na hindi mo siya nakikita, akala mo hindi siya sakit. Kasi ang na-pinpoint lang naman natin yung nasakit yung pag nagsalita ka ng bad words, yun lang yung pero hindi natin alam na tayo din pala may masakit kasi mahilig tayong manisi ng iba o kaya yung ibang negative thoughts, automatic negative ads doon na sinabi natin na mahilig tayong mag-predict, mahilig tayong mag-imagine ng worst case scenario, hindi pa siya nangyayari. So, yun yung mga sakit natin na hindi natin ina-address. So, tayo din pala ay may mga kailangan i-arrest sa mind natin because it's actually crippling us. And minsan nakikita siya sa outside na nagkaroon ka ng sakit, na ang hina ng resistensya mo, it's because your mind is not okay. And actually, if you have this automatic negative thoughts na lagi siyang nasa mind mo, it can lead you to stress. mai-stress ka kasi laging yun yung iniisip mo, laging negative na lang iniisip mo, it will lead you to stress. And again, pag na-stress ka, it will hihina yung immune system mo and papasok na yung mga virus. And in this day and age, in this time of the pandemic, we want our immune system to be guarding us, to be well, to be guarding us. So yan, ang last natin dito is practice gratitude. So dito sa apat na nabanggit nating ways to arrest, ways to make your own unspray or unkiller, alin dito yung gusto mong gawin? So ulitin natin, ikaw ba ay magko-question? Magko-question, you're going to write down or mag-journal ka, or ipo-personify mo yung inner critic mo, magme-meditate ka on God's word, or magpa-practice ka ng gratitude. Which of these things are you going to do? So, yun. So, kapag ito marami sa'yo and marami kang stress, you need to call for help. So, yun. So, doon na papasok yung coaching natin, accountability partner. So, yun. So, again, my last words. Your brain thinks predominantly negative thoughts for a good reason. And that is to keep you safe because, again, your brain is, one of its function is to keep you safe. So, kaya safe yung mga ancestors mo, kaya ka din naging safe, at kaya ka nandito because of that. And because your brain is made to actually protect you from harm. And however, oo, tama yun. Pero, yung mga automatic negative thoughts mo can be a bad habit. If your automatic negative thoughts naging bad habit siya, it can be crippling. And yeah, it can be detrimental to your own success. It's not, hindi ka na siya kinikip ng safe, pero sobra-sobra na siya at kinikripple niya na yung success mo. So the thing is, you noticing your automatic negative thoughts and employing yung 5 na sinabi ko, or if you find other ways to actually address those automatic negative thoughts, then you do it. That will control your ants, investing your mind, and it may be hard, but it's worth the effort. Para din kasi sa'yo yan. So, yun, kung inisip mo na, para sa akin to, alam mo yung mga pride mo, ibaba mo na, ganun. Pero hindi kasi siya madali. It's a process. Pero ang una kasi dun is, ano ba ang gusto mo? Dun tayo magmumula. Ano ba ang gusto mo? So, if you want to address these things, then we can work. You will work on that. So, no matter how hard, it will be worth the effort. So, turning off an unending flow of negative mental chatter is one of the best things you can do for your overall happiness and, alam mo ba, mental health. Again, basahin natin ulit yan. Turning off your unending flow of negative mental chatters is one of the best things you can do for your overall happiness and mental health. So you want the best for your mental health, you want to be happy, address, and create your inner ants spray, create your inner ants killer, and address your automatic negative thoughts or ants. So next time na makikita ka ng ants, ay iisipin mo, mareremind ka na, ay, ano yun na naman yung ants ko? What are my ants? So those are the things that you are going to do. And these are the things that I want to impart to you this afternoon of our learning. So thank you so much for joining me today and supporting the advancement of mental fitness because it is needed. Because of the ongoing MECQ, the free talk on mental preparedness every Saturday at 4 p.m. is temporarily put on hold, but you can still connect with us with any of your coaching needs 24/7, and we will support you in the best way possible. If you are interested to become a professional service provider, either as a life coach or mental health coach like us, Connect with Coach Rezzhel through 0917-586-1661 to know more about the Actively Co-Create Life Coach Certification Program by Master Coach A. We are now accepting application for mental health certification and internship program with limited slots. So make sure you connect with Coach Rezzhel and have a conversation with her. Join us back tomorrow, same time and same digital space for episode number 75. Again, with Coach Rezzhel, and the title of her talk is Purposeful Living and Mental Fitness. Decaf Coffee Republic is located inside Pioneer Center compound, or widely known as PC, and we are just across Bayanihan Center in Pioneer Road, Brixton, and United Streets, Capitolio, Pasig City. This is Life Coach Cherry Minas, mentally fit to serve in behalf of Life Coach Philippines. This is us in the Philippines. Love, bam, boom. Love, bam, boom. Love, bam, boom. See you again tomorrow. Have a blessed, blessed Sunday. Bye-bye.